Mhm. So, so this is our work, right? Now you're saying here you don't want ground floor, you want columns. Then you want to build on it. What we are saying is that you go to ground floor. Then okay, let me do that by the side, right? So you select column, then you choose the size of column you want. So see, I've gone to ground floor and I want you have to come here. Remember this. Mention that you get it. Come to ceiling plan, you see this. But you see on this ground floor, you see I cannot see the chairs and tables and all that you brought. So you know this is wrong. When I got up here, I saw the icon here and I knew it was wrong. So I'll close this and open the ground floor under floor plan. Then I'll get this. Right? With me. So I'll select column and I make sure this column there is going at a height. Then it's connecting to the first floor. So I'll place the columns okay, per my building, the intervals, right? This way. So if I go to 3D, this is what I'll see. You have to restart my Revit. Let's finish this one first. So these are the columns. Okay. So to build on it, I'll go to the next level, which is the first floor. If I go to first floor, I'll see the underlay for the I'll put underlay for ground floor and I'll see the columns. Now put my building on it. So I can put my floor first. Okay. So I'll put my floor first. So your floor will be on there. You can put your building on top of it. So if I go to 3D, this is what you have. Then put your building on top of it. Are you okay? And then we see this, we said that you can attach the column to the base of the floor. So here you can see the column is like it's passing through the floor. So you can select the column, you can select all, you can select all, or in this case I'll do one, then I'll say attach top base. And I'll click on the slab, then the column will attach to the base of the slab this way, instead of this way. Are you okay? Let me restart the software quickly. And then I want the floor to overhang. I won't answer that question. You know why? Who knows why? Who knows why I said I won't answer that question? He said he wants the floor to overhang to extend beyond the column. So I say I will answer. You trim the dad. Select the floor. Then I'll say edit boundary, right? To get a boundary of the floor. So I know this is where the column is. So if I want the floor to overhang, I'll just extend the line. You get it? Just extend the line. Or if it's even, let me undo. Maybe I want to extend all 600. So I can offset. So I click on offset. Then I make sure copy is off. because I want to offset the original line, not a copy of it. The copy is off, then I put in 600. Then I come, then I offset, 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 and offset. So 3D. So you can use this for like a poly tank. So you can, after the model, you can, your client has paid you well, you want to do some small kitchen. You can decide to put a poly tank. You can download poly tank and put it on it. You can even download the ladder, ladder trucking. You can do all that if you want. You see something. You want to put beam. Let me show you how to do it. We have so you have some time, so let's do it. Right. So let me show you how to put beam. So I'll show you how to put beam. If you want to put beam, under here. Right. Put a beam. The beam is up here. So I'll go to my first floor to place it. Are we here? When you're placing beam here, practically you go up to do it. So I'll go up first floor. First floor. You can still do it on the ground floor. Just a better form. Then you can give it offset. So over here, under my structure tab, click on structure, then beam is somewhere here. It's here. Click on it, then you look into the options here. The one they have here is the steel one. Is the steel one. So so we don't want the steel, we want concrete. So you do what we call a load. You load in the concrete. It is under a folder called structural framing. So I click on load. In the folders here, I'll look for what? Structural framing. Where is it? Any double click. So see you have concrete here. Open concrete. Then inside concrete, you have this. Double click to open it. Then it will come with its own dimension, 400 by 800. If you click, they have 300 by 600. If you don't like it, duplicate and change it. So maybe I don't like it. So I'll click on duplicate, edit type, duplicate, and I'll name it with mine. So maybe I want to do 200 by 450. Now click on OK. Then you have your height and your breadth here. So on my breadth, 200, my height, 450. And I'll click on OK. Then I'll come here and I'll click and draw it here. So in 3D, I have to correct it. In 3D, this is what you see. So you can select the beam. You see, it spans from here. So even this one, I have to drop it. So it falls under. In dropping the beam, we use what we call the Z offset value. So inside the options, after selecting the beam, you see Z offset value. Then I'll put in negative 150, the slab. So negative 150. Then it goes down. Okay. 450, and I want to do it 300. So I'll select it. Edit type, duplicate. I want to do 200 by 300. So I'll change this one to 300. Click OK. I get this. Did it change? No. Let's see. Oh, it changed. Ah, yeah, it changed. So you have this. Very simple. If let's say you have, let me go to first. Let me select the slab and make it a edit boundary. Let me do start end radius here. I'll delete this. Maybe I have a floor like this. You want to put beam there, right? Let's say we'll go to first floor, select beam. So I'll choose the 200 by 300. Then here, I can do start end radius or I can pick line. Get it? So I'll use pick line. And I'll pick the line. Okay. Okay. So what happened is we be here on. This is what happened. So I'll offset it down, right? Using the Z. So you have to push it in. So it fits. Let me see if I can align it. Circle align. I should. So we'll choose this. Then we'll choose that. The lines inside this. If you want to do this one, then you add that one too. Simple. Or so let's put one here in our model, right? That will make sense. So in our model is the first floor. Go to first floor. So I want to put it over here. So I'll click architecture, structure, select beam, pick line, and I'll pick the floor line this way. So in 3D, we have this here. I'll offset it by 150. That's the thickness of the slab. Then I want to align it, right? So click on anything just to have access to the line. Click on the slab. Now click on the beam. Now have this here. If I want the same thing up, maybe I want the same thing here too. Select it, copy, Control C, paste, align to selected level. Remember this. You remember, then choose that level. In our case, roof. Click on OK. Then it goes up. Are you here? So it goes up. But I'm realizing now there's a little space, right? So I can give it a Z offset value. I'll reduce that one. Eh, if I select it and I look up here, I don't see anything like that. I have to use the offset to take it up. Or let me see if I can align it. So I'll go to elevation, front elevation. Okay, that's the back, eh? That's the back. So back elevation. So it's here. So I'll select align, click here, and click here. And then so it's not aligned. So I'll just select it here. Now use my arrow key to take it up. It's not going. So I use the offset. So I'll do minus 100 goes up. So you have to do like minus 90 or something. So it's 3D. I use the Z offset value. The Z offset value. I reduced the value. It was negative 150 because your offset your copy way the call. So I reduced the value to get it there. Are you sure? It's that simple. Ingo. Yeah. At the top, they'll do the same thing. So what he's saying is that you see we step this one down here and even at the front too. Maybe at the top you want to step this one two down. If you want to step this one two down, then don't draw it together with the whole thing. Over here, we drew this one separately from this. So we should do the same thing up. If you want to step this one down, then draw the floor up to this point. Then you come and draw this one and step that one down. Just like we did for the ground floor. The same thing applies. It's just a slab. Yeah, you can. People do it. You don't have to. People do it. It's not wrong. You do question and answer. Mama, you do her by force. No, no, go ahead, go ahead. Man, let's finish. Are we finish? It's like my mind is going. I'm getting what you're saying. You've done it. Wow, I saw it. So I don't know if it's not difficult. I mean, if it's right. Yeah, it's correct. It's not difficult. You've done it perfectly. And so no, you just have to pick that line. Didn't you do pick line? You- Ah. Oh, so you're talking about the wall. I'm talking about the projection or the roof. The roof, only the projection. Then you raise it up. You did edit profile. Uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh. That's all. Or you can do this. This is what he's saying. This is what he's saying. My Diana is a movie, but let's see. Um, okay, let's do one room and do it. So ground floor. Let me do a room here first, a small room here. So I'll go up, right? Put on underlay so I can see it. And I'll put a slab on it. By this time around, my slab will extend, right? So my slab will extend here a little. Oh, you get it. Yeah. So do you want to attach? You remember this? I'll say yes. Then 23, this is what you have. So you're going to put a floor, a wall here. Then we'll do the what you're seeing up here. So I'll go to my first floor, select wall. I'll do CS. Then I'll do this wall here. So this will go up to my roof level. And maybe there's a door here that leads to outside. So I'll select door. And I'll put this door here. So over here outside, there's a short wall at the top. Instead of down, it's at the top. So what do we do? That's the question. So this is what we can do. It's a good thing what you did. But what I would do is I'll select wall. What you did is correct. I'll select wall. Then two things. You see, when I draw the wall this way, right? So let me align it to this side. And even this one will join with this. It will be a complete wall this way. I want it to be short up to this point. That's what you want. So what I will do is that I'll go to my first floor. This will have to split it. Okay. So I'll split here and I'll split here too. Then these three walls. One, control. I have these three walls. But did you see the split? Okay. So these three walls. One would control this and that. You can play with the parameters here. You see we have base offset. So just give it a base offset to go up. Okay. We are going up. So it's positive. So I'll put in, I know the height of the level is 3,000. So you think about the thickness you want up there. So if you do 2,700, this one will be, you get it. If you want to do 260, I'll do this selection. See the way I orbit to do that selection. Now put 2,600. It's not bad. Yeah, let me show you this. Now, let me show you. So we have this. It's not bad. 30 shows, but I'll still show you, but not now. Yeah. So you can put a railing here, right? So first floor architecture, railing, draw a rail. Let me choose the glass rail. So from here to here to here to here. Now accept. Which rail is this? Okay. So I'll choose something nice. If you want to put column down, I can select this door, copy, paste, align to selected level, ground floor. Did it work? Did it work? Okay. I don't know why, so let's try again. Select this, copy, paste, align to selected level, ground floor, whatever the case is. So can't place a set outside its host. The element must, okay. So this type of family can't go outside its host. So what you do is select it to do CS and come and put it here. That's all. You have these two. If you want to put column down here to go up, you know how to do it. This one is just like putting a beam. So you can decide to use a beam. You get the same result. Yeah, you can put a roof on it. Yeah. It's just like a beam. Yeah, you can put beam there, or you can do it this way. Either whichever way works for you. Whichever way works for you. It's nice. It's not bad. All right. Any other question? Mhm. No, it's your plan. But you cannot draw. You can draw it anywhere, but not anywhere. Right? Ha. But you remember, you're going to use columns in the model. You have to be connecting and all that. You have a question. That's so what you do. What you can't deliver. Sometimes you can't deliver. You want to put a wall there. You can do that. So that one is separate from the original line. That's all. Eh? All right. If that's all, then we'll go ahead. So I'll delete this. I'll do this selection and delete. So, so our building doesn't have a land. You have to put a land. So how do you put a land? Come and do it. Next time I will do it here. So I'll go to put a land, right? You open inside. You see, under a floor plan, you put inside here. Or block plan. Block plan. Block plan. So I open a block plan. Okay, 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 okay. Let me do this first. I don't know if that's down. That's not down for you, I'll do it for you. Okay, so this is what you're supposed to see when you come to site. So you see your model here, right? So you're going to put a line there. To put it on your tabs, you see a tab called massing and site. Here, massing and site. I'll click on massing and site. Then I'll see over here we have what? Topo surface. Click on topo surface. Then okay, let me show you this first. Let's go ahead. I'll be asked to place point, right? I'll be asked to place point. So placing the point here. Okay, let me place point so you see. So I'll come. Depending on the size of the land, let's watch first. I'll show you a different way to do it. So you click one point, click another point, click this point, and click this point. So you have 4 points. Okay. Then I'll accept. So when I accept, let me put up my crop region. You have 4 points. I was not seeing the other one because the crop was on. Remember crop. So these are 4 points you have. So if I go to 3D, you see you have this. So the land will come with a default elevation of 0. So 0 is where your ground floor to is. Remember. So when I zoom in, you realize that the land will be passing through the building because it's at 0. 0 2 is where my ground floor begins. How long needs to go down? How do you do that? You can do that from here, or you can go back to your block plan. Click on the land, then you see edit surface. Click on it to give you access to the 4 points. You can select all the 4 like this. Because this is grayed out, it won't be selected. After selecting all the 4 points, you see your elevation here. You put in elevation here, looking at your levels. Ours is 600. Remember, are you sure? Yes. So put in minus 600. Then click on accept. Then go back to 3D. Your land goes down this way. Yes. This is our earth, natural earth, God given earth, right? So what it means is that you have to put blocks here. You get it? Put blocks there. Yes, that's where the stairs are. Just put blocks up. So how do I do it? Elevation. I want to draw walls. I want to draw walls here. Where do I go? Ground floor. We say ground floor. I go to ground floor. Then what do I do? I don't like your face. I don't like what you've done to your face. Elevation. If I go to elevation, how can I draw? Which elevation should I open? What can I draw? It's wall that we want to draw. Yes, you have to put walls. The ground floor. If I understand what you're saying, he's saying that. So you're on ground floor. So select wall. Then we'll draw it at a depth. You can do that. Or I can go to my topo surface level. Here's my topo surface level, which is here. If I go to elevation, here. Are you with me? Here. It's here. You are confused because you are seeing a lot of things. I'm saying it's down there, but you are seeing door, NWC, and all that. First, be with me. If you go to elevation, this is your topo surface level. If I say ground floor level, it means that on your ground floor, you'll be seeing all this. You get it? First floor, you'll be seeing all this. Roof, you'll be seeing this. But this is my topo surface level. But on topo surface, I'm seeing a lot of things. This is not supposed to be so, but it is a normal settings in Revit. So I'm going to show you how you can set it so that you can only see what is at the topo surface level. In our case, at the topo surface level, what do we see? You see what? You see the columns down there. So how do we set it to see the column? So we set it from what? View range. You'll be able to know with that. I want to see between here and here. If I go to the view range for the topo surface, you realize that it is up, up, up. That's why we are seeing the door and then everything. So let's see. Every every level has its own view range. So don't go and start on another level and do view range for topo surface. It won't come. Okay. So here I'm on the topo surface. Then in my properties, I'll see what we call what view range is here. So I click on the edit. Make sure you've selected nothing before you can see the view range. So I click on the edit. Then this is my view range. So this topo surface. What it means is that this topo surface, this is the level, this is the line. So the line here is 0. And I'm looking from 0 up to 2003. So you can see if you look at this, 2003 should be somewhere here. That's why you're seeing all these people. So we'll tell the software that no, 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 don't go 2003. This is negative 600, this is 0. So be in between negative 600 and 0. Okay. But although this is negative 600, this is 0. In Revit, when it comes to uh, view range, the bottom here will become 0 and the top will be the difference, which is 600. So you do away with the negative. So the down is 0, the top is 600. The same way, if you go to view range for ground floor here is already 0. And your top here will be what? 3,000. If you go to view range for first floor, here will be what? 0. And here will be the difference, which is the same what? 3,000. Are you with me? If you go to roof, here will be 0. Here there's no other level here. So the difference is undefined. You put in the value, right? So now we want to tell the software that please look down here. We want to see only the column because averagely on my total surface, that's what I have to see. So you just limit it. So you can even do 100. So it's just down there. So you tell the software. So when I go to topo surface, I open view range. Then I'll say top 200, cut 100. That's all. Then I'll say what? Apply. Then click on OK. So you see now it's showing you what is down there. This is what you have to see when you're on topo surface. Are we clear? Good. So with this, you can put your wall around the model. Yeah, 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 yeah. Let me put on underlay for ground floor. You see, so that help me. Oh, that's fine. So I'll select wall, right? Then you see that by default your wall is going up. So your wall is ending at what the ground floor. So from topo to ground floor. Get it? So I'll just draw my wall through the columns. Where would they pass? Let me see what I'm doing. So you see what we are doing? You guys get it? But here it means he has to curve, right? So we have to close and here too. It needs to come this way and go that way. So I'll go back to topo surface. And I think I have to put on my underlay ground floor so I can see this as a guide. Are we here? So I can now select this wall and drag it here because this is where it has to be. Okay, so I'll continue drawing the wall. So from here to here to here to here. Then this one, the curve is here. So I even think it has to go this way, right? Then start end radius. I can even pick line if I want to. But I think this is simple. I'll say unjoin. It's telling me because of this one here. So I'll select this one and drag it back. And this one, drag it back this way. So in 3D, I'll get this. Right? But what will happen is that you see the place that you have set the floor down, the wall will come up. But the wall is going up to the ground floor. But that floor, that particular wall, you have to select it and give it a height offset. Or you can attach it to the slab. So select this and see what? Attach top base and select the slab and click on unjoin. So let's do this again. Select this, attach top base, click on the slab. Can't keep wall and floor join. Okay. So let me select it. Then rather let me reduce the top offset. That was supposed to work. I don't know, but I'll use the top offset minus 150 to do this. So it comes down. But minus 150 is where the slab is. So it looks like it's still passing through. So I'll do minus what? Minus what? 150 again. So it will be 300. This way. Get it? Then I'll go to the front too because we did some offset here. So select this one. So let me attach it to the wall instead. So I select all. This one is long, so I will not select this. But this one I have to come and split it. I'm only attaching this side, not the whole thing. So I'll select these two first. Attach top base. Select the slab. Then here, I'll go to my total surface. Means I have to split it here. So let's split. I'll split this here. Go to my 3D. Select the slab. Attach top base. Select the slab. I think there's a wall here which is not supposed to be there. Yeah, this one. This will end here, right? You get it? This wall. This is rather where it is. I can extend it here and it's here. This is how it's supposed to be. So this one, we didn't offset at the correct place. You see what you've done. So what I'll do is that I'll just go to my topo surface, select this one and drag it back. Select this one, drag this to meet it. That's all. It's easy. It comes with practice. It's easy. It comes with practice. Okay. Any question? No. You're listening. You can join me. Mm. So if I so let me split this, right? I split this wall. That's on ground floor. Eh? This one. So it's two different walls. If I want to join it, I've done it. Maybe you forgot it. If I want to join, I'll just select this and drag it inside this. Back again. Back again. So now what we have to do is that we have to list steps here. But this one is like only two steps. Just step two to enter the room. So this is what I can do. I can use floor slab, the normal floor I've been doing, to do the steps for this one. I'll just do one, do the other one, and offset it up to follow it. See the point? Normal stair, see the normal stair goes like this. So there's space, but this type of stair, it doesn't go like this. There's no space. Are we okay? That's the difference. So that's one way, but I'll show you a different way to do it. So if you want to go that way, do it. I think I will not do it that way. So the way we are going to do is to use what we call model in place. Model in place. The model in place tool is not difficult. You just have to understand it. You can do a lot of things in Revit. That is where you can do a lot of modifications to your building to make it nice. I'll show you a little bit about the tool, then you can explore. How the tool works is that I'll show you the extrusion and the sweep. The extrusion works this way. So here, the down here is the topo surface. So I go to my topo surface, and I can even select this wall and drag it to extend it just to get the wall. Then in 3D, you see this wall here. So you're going to select this wall, this side, as our target. So to do that, to do your model in place, you go to your architecture tab. Then you see here where you have components, where you have been clicking components for the table and all that. This one I will not click the component. We'll click the arrow down. Then you see the second one, model in place. You want to model your own thing. Follow carefully. You click on model in place. Hey, I'm dead. I didn't create my Zoom today. Didn't remind me. I'm dead. Okay, so let me start this process. You click on the component, the arrow and the component. Then click on model in place. Then you get this pop-up asking you that the thing you want to create, which category does it belong to? So this we can associate it with the floor, but it's not compulsory. Don't worry yourself looking for category. Just choose what we call generic model. It means general model. Just pick it and draw and you're gone. So I'll look for generic. Then just generic model. Just double click on it. And to ask you to name what you are going to do. You can name it stay. I'll just leave it. Then now the model in place tools will open. So this is it. We have extrusion, we have blend, we have revolve, we have sweep. They all do different things. The common one we use is extrusion and then sweep. So depending on what you want to do, you have to think, should I use extrusion or sweep? Right? Yeah, I'm going to use extrusion. So I want to draw and drag it. So I click on extrusion. Then I'll come. Here you have set. Click on the arrow. I want to pick a plane. Remember when we did a 3D test? When we did a test at first, it fell down. And I told you by default the work plane is down. So you have to draw it and choose a new work plane. Here, if you don't set a work plane, go and draw to start from down. That's your pick a plane. Then you come here, then click here as a work plane. Then I can now go for my drawing tools. See them. Now choose line. Then I'll draw what I want. So I want to go up. Here's 300. I'll come up 300 there. My thread. Then here, my riser 150. Remember, 300. And here, obviously. You see, when you're in 3D, your dotted line will guide you to let you know you're drawing straight. Okay. So this is straight. The dotted line. So I'll come here, click, click. So that you draw your shape there. Then you accept the shape. Again, if your lines don't meet or pass, it won't come. You get this. You can say finish. So you select this, then you drag it. You can select this wall. Then here you have to push it back, eh? So topo surface. You have to push this guy back here. Back to 3D surface. So you can decide to let this come. So as I was saying, this one you can draw a slab and draw another slab. So this slab, the first slab will stand here. The second slab will just be here. That's all. That can also happen. Right. This is what I want to do. Instead of this, I want the first one to begin from here. And I want it to be long because I want to connect a ramp to it. So someone who's disabled can use it. You get me? So to edit this, I can select it. Select the model, say edit what? In place. Then select the model again, then say edit extrusion. To give you access to the lines you drew. Then you can edit it. Right? So I want this to go up, so I can extend this up here. So 300. Does it hit it? So I can stand right here and look at it. It hits it. So I can even be here and draw, because here will give me a clearer view. And I can extend this one because I've already drawn it. So the first one is what I want to expand. So I want it to be like 1000 is okay, or 900 for wheelchair. You understand what's happening? 900, okay. 100,000. That mean this one has to be 150, yeah? It means another one has to come here. So I'll select line. The another one will be here. 300. Yeah. So this line needs to go. You get it? And this needs to join with this. You can use the how do you call it? Trim and extend. But I prefer this for this example. So this is supposed to be 300, but see it's 240. I'll select this line instead of 240, 300. I'll check this 300. Then I'll accept. So if I go to 3D, are you confused? Nicholas, are you okay? So we'll finish. You have this. So I want to connect RAM to it. Connect the RAM. And after connecting the RAM, a question will come. There's a question that will come, but let me finish connecting. When it comes, I'll tell you that's the question. I want to connect the RAM to this side, right? The RAM to I'm going to use extrusion. So I'll draw it to this side and extrude it. You see the point? Here there's already a surface. So I click on architecture, the arrow, model component model in place, generic model. Okay. Then pick a plane, right? I'll pick here. After picking here, I'll click on extrusion. Then the tools will come. Then I'll just draw. So I can draw from here to the top here. And I'll draw to a point here. And I draw this one down this way. I'll connect this here. Click on modify. So this is the shape I have. So that's what I'll extend. But what I want to do again, I want here to be smooth. Instead of that sharp, I want it to be smooth. Nicholas. So I'll use what we call the fillet tool. Right? So on your options here, one of these guys is called fillet. So this fillet arc. Click on fillet. Then you click this line and this line. Then to turn to a fillet mode, then you can fillet it slightly so that it smoothens up. If I'm okay, I'll accept and get this. Select it and then extrude it and say finish. Now we are modeling. I like the way the class is quiet. So we have something like this. And good. So you see here, what's our hatch here? Here is curve. So if you draw the stairs, you have to put stairs here. If you draw it to a surface, then you extrude, it will go straight. And here. So what do we do? When it comes to irregular shapes, that's where we use the other one, sweep. So here means we cannot extrude, but we can sweep it with the rule. So let's sweep and see. So the sweep we are going to draw the shape. But this time around, we are not going to attach it to a surface. We'll draw a line and we'll attach the sweep to that line. Then to follow that line. Let's see. Click on architecture, the same thing. Model in place, generic model. Then instead of extrusion, you see what? Sweep. Then sweep, it will say what? Pick a path where you want the sweep to pass. So I'll click here. So I want the sweep to pass here. That's if you want the stair to end here. If you want it to end here, pick here. Means you go only two, then you land. Here, I'm not sure disabled will come and pass here. Use inside, right? You can't do here and go and do the back. Except it's possible, but in our case, so if I want here, I'll select here. But again, it will select the whole curve. So it means the stairs will go up to here. I don't want the whole curve. So it means that I'll click on modify. Then this line, I'll select this line I've drawn, then I'll drag it back to a point. You get it? Are you here? So after drawing your line, you tell the software that I'm done drawing the line. Then tell you say, okay, you're done. So now come and edit the profile you want it to be in the line. Right? Then click on edit profile. Then after click on an edit profile, you have access to this guy to draw the shape. So the line 2 comes. So I'll draw 300, right? Then I'll go down 150, 300, 150. I'll join this guy here. So now, instead of extruding, to use it along the shape. So when you're done, click on accept. It's telling you that our lines are intersecting. You say continue, then you go and check. Which line is that? Let me delete this line. Delete this and see. So which line is it talking about? So let me draw these lines again. So from here, 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 accept, accept, accept. Are we okay? Hmm. Yeah, okay. So basically, we need to stay here too. We can decide to bring the door down. That's not the meaning. No. Topo surface is your ground. Yes, it's your ground. So here means you have to put a stair there, or you can bring your door down. When I was standing here, I was under fufu for a while. It's up to you. If you want to put a stair here, you can do extrusion. drag it like this. Can make it happen. Shall we? Hmm. If I go to elevation, you see your stair here. We have to clean our elevation. We'll come and learn how to clean it before we get to shit. This is the back one too. So this is our left elevation. This is our right elevation. And we've done session, alright? If I open section one, so we see section two, so we see. Okay. Then very importantly, when you go to your roof, everyone has this. There will be a cut in the roof. If you've done roof, there will be a cut in the roof. Let me say usually. Maybe you don't have it. Maybe you don't have it. But usually there'll be a cut in the roof. If there's a cut in the roof, it has to do with the view range thing we spoke about. What it means is that with our roof to the view range, you have it. Have you done roof? Your roof level you don't have it. So are you seeing is this thing cutting here like this? Is it cutting? Okay, that's fine. So, but let's see how we can because our roof we have to see everything. What it means is that our view range, this guy here, open view range on the roof because that's the level we want to deal with. So open view range on a roof. Then but over here you could see that my view range is not active, right? Let's watch. Let's watch. It's not active. You can see it's not active because a template here is set for that view. Please watch me. The template is set for that view. So I'll click on the template set here and I'll choose none. Okay. Click on OK. After choosing none, now my view range is active. So I'll click on the view range. And you can see that here on my view range, my bottom is 0, my cut is 1005, my top is 23. It's cutting 1005. My roof is beyond 1005. You get it? So I have to increase it. Remember that your cut cannot be higher than the top. So I'll increase my top to 4000 because I know there's nothing there again, just my roof. And I increase my cut to like 3.8. Apply and see. See works. So you have to see everything. I click on OK. Then I can let me put up the underlay. So I see only the roof. Are you okay? Ready, we have this. What am I doing? First, what am I doing? Yeah, see, I hear you, Anna. This, so let me undo. You see what I'm talking about? This one. So you're not seeing the whole roof. Are you okay? So you let's do this. Once we have this, let me show you how to do it. So you see down here we have our foundation walls, right? So let's put the foundation, the column base, and then the trench, the foundation wall concrete. If you want to do that, means that you have to put the foundation walls here, right? The foundation walls there, down there. Are you with me? So what I can do is that I can go to my topo surface and take these walls down. You get a point? To do that, just select one wall, right click, select all instances visible in view. So all the walls are selected. Then I'll come here to my options. Then I'll see the base. It's topo surface, but that's where I do it from. Now I'll change it to foundation. That's all. So I change the base here to what? Foundation. Then it's ready. You realize that walls will come down. You have to put in the middle ones. Okay, you have to put in the middle ones. So I'll go to my I can go to my foundation. Where's my foundation? You see the walls have come here, right? Yeah, so you just select the wall, then you can draw your walls. The foundation is the work of who? Okay, that's not visible. I just want to pass them through so that you can see what's happening. What are you underlaying? What are you underlaying? Tell me, maybe you want to underlay something. So you see, now maybe you want to put a base and all that. So back to our foundation. You go to your structure tab. Another structure tab. You see what we call isolated. See the base. So you click on isolated. Then over here you see a pad here. So this pad is 1,000 by 1,000 by 500. So you choose the dimension of pad you want. Okay, so you will choose yourself. So to do that, you click on where edit type. Then I can duplicate this and name it with what I want. So I want to do say 800 by 800 by 300, right? So here my thickness 300, then the pad width 800, then 800. And I click on OK. After clicking on OK, after clicking on OK, to place it, you have to come and click on each column to place it. But the better way, there's a better way to do it. The better way is that before you click, you see up here, you see this add column. Because you're going to put it under each column, just click on add column and then drag around the whole building like this. So anywhere there is column, we're going to put it for you. After dragging, you click finish. If you click on finish, you will not see it, right? But if I go to 3D, let me close this, guys. If I go to 3D, see it here. I don't see it on the foundation, which but you have to. So what is happening is that if I go to elevation, my foundation level is here, where the line is. This is down. That's why you can see it. So you have to tell the software, I want to see what is down before the software allow you to see it. So you go to your foundation level. Then on your foundation, you open view range. Okay. Then what is view range? Then see here the view depth at the foundation. So you click and say, I want you to look below level and click on OK. First of all, look below the level and give you this. Okay. Now you want to put your foundation wall concrete. You click on structure, then you come here, you see this wall, right? Click on it, edit type, duplicate and put in the value you want. So I want to do 225 by 450. The thickness three times the wall. I want to go down to 225. So 450. Okay, it's already here. So 450, 225. Click on OK. And that one to place it, you have to click on each wall. But again, there's a better way. You select multiple and drag around the whole thing and click on finish. Okay, guys. See how easy it is. You may want to hide this thing, right? So you click modify to finish. I don't want to see this the sofa, right? I can decide to go and do view range, but I don't want to waste that time. So I'll just select all of them this way. Right click and say hide in view, hide element. And just okay. Are you okay? I thought we didn't do column here. Uh, Okay, do new column there. So you can do it now if you want to. So let's go to my foundation, select these existing ones. I'll do CS. I'll put one here. Okay, so what's happening is that it has come, but see what happened. Once I call form, it was placing at a depth. So I'll go back to foundation, select this one, CS. Then I'll change it to what height, right? Then connect to my ground floor. So I'll put this one here. I'll put this one here. So 3D, you look at it, it will come up. Then you want to put a base foundation, select this existing one, do CS. You can still say add column. That means you have to drag around only this and accept. Yes. Then choose this existing one, two, do CS. Okay, anyway, into a grammar one. So putting a column, this one extended by itself. This. Yeah, yeah. Cool. Quick one, not I'm in a meeting. Which problem was that? Let me come. So connect to the internet. That means I have to give you a new version. It means I have to give you a new version. But you connect to the internet. Then if you open it, that thing will come again that you upload. Then you look down on your down right bottom. Yeah, there they say I already have a license or something. Yeah, click on that. Click on single user. See your number there. If it's not easy, let me finish the class and direct you. Are you okay? Which one? Mm-hmm. So later, mm, structural engineers can explain more. Okay, so now let's go to section and see. We are supposed to see down here. So you select, you see the crop is around it. Select it and push it down, right? So you can see everything down there. The same with here, section 2. Select it, push it down. Remember that we did call out here. Remember the call out? We gave us this and we labeled it. So you have to do the same thing with your foundation. So you click on your view tab where you have the call out. Click on call out and draw a call out. You can draw it around here or any of the columns. Then once you draw, again you will get this call out 2. Open it, gives you this. Then label it. You can even dimension it if you want to. You can use your dimension to Dimension this guy. Remember we did 450 by 225. This our slab should be 150. Are you here? Then, very importantly, you see that over here, you have to fill it. How about filling? Are you with me? How about filling? Hardcore filling. Two block. Two block, but inside, no, see a fill. You get it? So to fill it, that's when we use what we call it filled region, right? So you come and draw the area you want to fill, and that hash thing for filling will appear. So when you go to where do you go? Where do you go? Where do you go? Where do you go? Annotate. Then over here you see region. Click on region. Your drawing tools will come. Then you come here. Then you click on where you want, right, to fill up to. Are you following? Just draw this. Okay. When I finish, I click on modify and see. This one, I'll shift it well, right? Then I'll accept. And have your hard coordinate this way. You get it? Then you want to draw another one here. I'll select this one and copy it. So see the way I'm going to copy. I'll copy from this point here. See where the mouse is. Then I'll come and paste it here at the same place. You see, you get it? Then I'll select this. Then I have to adjust this because I trim. Are you okay? I'll select this one, copy it here. Then I'll have it here as well. Okay. But then you see that my call out is here. But my BSR call out now. I don't see the field region. Okay. This is because the field region, yashi. So it means I was here also. Or you can copy this one and go and paste it. This is how it's done. You can go and do it there again. But also copy here. Copy the one in the call out. So select this, control, select this, then control C for copy. Then come to the call out. Then you come to your paste. So you click on modify, the paste here. The one we do paste align to selected level. Click on the arrow. Then here align to selected level is not even active. So we are going to use what we call align to same place. So to align what we copy to the same place here. So once I click, it brings it here to the same place for me. Then I can use my text to use my arrow. Then I can label it. Okay, my first overside concrete. Remember that it may go off. Then you select the box, then you expand this. Remember, This is your earth. So I have to expand this. So you label all the ones you're supposed to label. Then we have this. Very simple. Please, are we okay? Shall we? Let me check. I only said let me check. I didn't say. I didn't say anything. All right. Now, typically, your clients will give you the size of the land. Okay, maybe 80 by 100. So you have to know that before you start designing. So you go and design, it will not go on the land. That's the first thing you have to know before you start your design. So your client will tell you that the size of the land is 80 by 100. as much as possible. Don't go by word of mouth. They may even give you site plan, but please visit the site and take the dimensions yourself and be sure of the size. It happens not very often, but it happens, right? There are times you design one course site, amount size, and the plot is smaller or bigger. If it's bigger, fine. But if it's smaller, that's where the issue comes in. It's happened to me several times. Some clients, oh, yeah, mommy, yeah, mommy, yeah, mommy. I'll do it and take my money. So I have to let the client understand that, yeah, mommy, yeah, mommy, yeah, mommy. But they know if you come there to take measurement, they'll pay you. So they don't want to pay. Typically, me, except it's outside Accra, then it means you have to pay for my transportation or to save fuel money. Except it's outside Accra, if it's inside Accra, I'll come and do it for you for free. But I'm doing the work anyway. So if they said, yeah, mommy, yeah, mommy, yeah, mommy, I'll let you understand that I will hear my word. But after I hear my word, then you go and then the size is smaller and I have to make changes. You will pay because I'm done with the whole drawing. You have to make changes. You have to pay for the variation. You get it? Good. So let them understand. They say, it's happened to me. That one was just here. The land is here around 10 months. What happened? He told me I was half plot. But so I didn't go. He was a friend, a very good friend. I didn't go. And then this is a recent one that happened. This one, yeah, me and I'm the right? So we designed. He wanted to do something for renting. So he wanted to do. It's a small land. He wanted to do two chamber and was down. Then we go up like two times. And so I said we should do one down so we can have some space for parking and all that. Well, the land is really small. We cannot park car in front so that at least two cars can go down there. So we did. So I did the design. Then the day we had to start the construction, went there to do the setting and all that, and realized that you don't go for because the other guys have building almost the area and assassin. Although it's small, almost in the area. So we can only do one to my hall down. And you can still have the car park anyway. But the top, you cannot have two. So because you cannot even cantilever. So assassin. So now and then what you have to do, you have to do one Chima hall, then the next is like a studio apartment. So it's like a single room, but everything inside. So that's how we did it. So we did the studio. So we went up three stories, one, two, three. We almost moved. Yeah. So it can happen to you. Recently, I went to Akosomo 3 weeks, 2 weeks ago. I think we were in Accra 2 weeks ago. So I didn't go to check the land. The client was outside. He himself even didn't know where the land was. And so he sent a size plan. And it was like, "Opesi a yen, opesi oba Ghana, no best starting foundation, and then our come." So buga buga. So with the size plan I had, I did everything. And I went there 2 weeks ago. It's in Ghana. Gave him everything. And when I was leaving, I was like, no, I have to go and see the land. But it's on the way. And he was like, he doesn't know the land. So he called one of his boys to meet me halfway. Then we drove to the land. Now, upon reaching there, I realized that no, the land, the size is correct, but I have to orient the building well. Ordinarily, you orient the building with most of the things facing the road, but where the land is, the back is facing the Adome Bridge, right? So the master bedroom up there, the building goes up. It's a three-story. The last one is an open area for children and all that. The way I did it, to face this way. But that side is supposed to face the Adome In the master bedroom, he's supposed to come to their domicile. So he can, if he wants to use it for Airbnb, he's supposed to fit their domicile so that you have that view. That's what he said. What we've done there. Yeah, yeah, yes. So we can still go ahead with the foundation in the ground floor. We can do it. But the first floor, second floor, we have to make changes to it. So he said they will start there. He will go in March. He want them to do the foundation. We can do the other variation. For the no, he'll pay. He's not my friend. You pay. We have to pay for. Anyway, we are not going to. I'll just do the variation on paper. We'll not do a different drawing altogether. But it's not a huge variation. We are still going with the same foundation and first floor. So I'm just changing the bedroom positions and then yeah, something we have to print and go and stamp again. So it depends. If it's baby, that's what you have to do and go and stamp again. That payment has to come in. And again, usually if your building is 3 story, you have to do soil test report and attach to it. For except your client knows people there, you can go for payment. Then that one day, and just go first. Some people will say, draw for me. In peppermint, yeah, mommy. But yeah, man, we sit down and prepare. When assembly comes there, you just give them something, they'll go away, and you'll be on pepper. So depends on the client. A structural engineer will do that. Yeah, typically. They do that. So they have to do typically they have to do the soil test, and that will inform the depth of the foundation. You get it? That inform the depth of the foundation. That is if it's 3 story. But once yeah, so as far as I know, Akosombo, what's the name of the? They have the name for that. They are the assembly. They don't charge for building permit. Yeah, if you charge, they will sack you. Because when they don't charge, all right, you have to pay here, here, pay your dues. It's not plenty. But last, they don't use the money well, so paying is high. Is UTI is somewhere, yeah, because the money is that's quite late. That's the whole thing. All right, let's do want to do swimming pool, eh? The families you are giving, there are swimming pools in there. You have to learn extra if you want to customize your own swimming pool. That's if your client wants you to pay for. If your client wants you to design a swimming pool, like he wants in the house. So guy also offer me the pool better. Just expect you to do something keke. But person will call no pepe, that means the client has to pay for all those specifications. Okay. So typically, let me show you this. So this project, see the back here. So I did it according because you're going to do it exactly See how it is here. Immediately, I have to take time to do it. Do the paper, give it the height, width, the depth, do the arrangement here. Okay, and all that. So if it happens this way, there, that means that if for charge, do this. This one I didn't charge. See drawing. The client only paid for printing and stamping. Yeah, it's my friend. So all this you can do it. All this you can do it. This one you can do it. Can you? Can you do this? Yeah, you forget about the wood. Can you do this? How are you doing? Yeah, this way. You're saying that because you're seeing the wood color. No, you're not a man wood color. Mm. The extrusion and the model in place. Extrusion. That's all. You were saying it, but you're not sure. That's the first thing you said. Yes, but you're not sure. So you model in place and you're done. Okay, so these are some of the small things you have to you have to do. Okay, you have to do this one. This one is when it comes to your head. Okay, for your client, then do it. So assume you want to do it. Let's just do one outside here. Okay, so architecture component model in place, generic model, right? Then I'll choose you name it. Then I'll choose extrusion. Then I'll click here and I say pick a plane. Then I'll pick here idle time. Okay. He's not online. Alright. So pick here as a work plane. Then I'll take my rectangle tool and draw it here. Then I'll select my modify, select this guy and give it a dimension I want. Right? If you want to do 100 by 100, it's fine. Accept. The extrusion will come. When it comes this way, you want it plenty here. You can array it. You can decide to draw the extrusion. Baby, now I need an array, but that's long. Just draw one and select this array. Then you can give it a number, right? If you do 15, move to last. Group and associate, very important. Then you array this from here to here and accept. Click on OK. You have this. You want it to come out more, select it, edit in place, select anyone, and you say, well, edit group. You can select that one and then drag it. Or you can use the extrusion here to give the extrusion maybe 1002 and accept. And accept. And they're all come like this. Very simple. Not bad. So if you go to front elevation, you see the guy here, cast your shadow down. Simple like that. Let's do the swimming pool, then we are off. 3D, or I can go back to my ground floor or my topo. Typically, your swimming pool is at your topo level. Be a form the one I want a swimming pool in that. So I'll go to my topo surface. Then I'll select swimming pool. Let me see if I go to component, look inside your component. We have swimming pool here. So I've seen one pool. I don't like it. This one is a straight pool. Okay, there's a square one here. Okay, let's use a square one and see. The square straight round edge. So if you want to put a pool at which side? This side. So put it where you want to put it. So I'll put it here. Then in 3D, so you see the pool here, right? This one is already existing pool. So you see the way the slope is. So I'll select it. Let me see if I can edit. I've not used this pool before. Let me see if I can edit the size. Select it, edit type. So you have width, then you have length. So let's see if it works. So the length, I'll put in 5,000. Okay, it's working. That's fine. So I'll make it 6,000. 6,000 is what? 20 feet. Now, 6,000 is 20 feet. Then the width, I'll make it, it's 10 feet, okay. 3,000, 10 feet. Okay. How many of us know how to swim? It's a good, very good sport. Eh? Just go and learn. Go and pay and learn. It's not expensive. Don't go and walk inside water. You have to swim. You can also die easily. Eh? I almost died. Say again. There's what? There's soil in the pool here. You have to bring a year and come and dig it. Yeah. So you have to get rid of the soil in the pool. Someone else, emergency, emergency, emergency. So we have to dig the soil. To dig the soil, let me bring the pool a little bit closer. If you want to dig the soil, you have to make sure where the pool is, that's where you like before you dig. Else, if you create pool, you don't like you change the position, you have to fill and go and dig again. So to dig, you do what we call split surface. So you split the earth that side, then delete it. So in 3D, you go to your mousing and site. You see here we have split surface. Here, click on split surface and come and click on the building. the site, the topo. Then you have this gray. Then you go to your topo level where you can see it well. Topo surface. Then over here, you take your the line to, then you cut that place out. So I'll use the pick line and I'll pick the pool line out of it, the pool itself. After selecting the line, you accept, right? See, I'm picking the outside line. It depends. It could be I'm wrong. I'll be wrong if this one, you see, sometimes this will be the shoulders. Shoulders fall on it. If this is the shoulders, it means you have to pick the inside. Are you with me? Let me go to 3D and look at this one. It's shoulder, eh? I also think it's shoulder. Let's see. It's shoulder, it's shoulder. You can see. This is the body itself. So what we are picking is wrong. So I'll go back to my topo surface. Rather, it means I have to pick here. So I use pick line and I'll pick here. We'll delete it. If you don't delete, it won't come. So I'll select my modify tool and delete these ones. Then I'll trim and extend these remaining ones. After you pick this and you accept. So in 3D, you realize that if I click on the land, this one doesn't select. This is different. I have to select this one differently and delete it. Then my pool has become pool. There's water inside. You can see. So when you shift the pool to another position, what will happen is that there will be a space there, right? Means you have to come and cut here again and go and fill here. If that happens to you, this is how you fill it. I'll show you how to fill it because you know how to cut. Select the topo, click on edit surface. You will see some point here. Delete the point. It will fill back and accept. That's all. Then you cut the new place. I will undo to get this. Okay. All right. That'll be all for today. See you on Wednesday. Yeah, it's not on the page.